Man, what a mission. New cryopod. Alright. Sure.
Pathfinder, Bradley says Prodromos is back on track. That road car threat made me angry as hell, but it also kind of made me feel like a local. I've arranged a thing, on EOS, for everyone. It's time I gave back, not just go from crisis to crisis. Sam has the nav points, dress light.
Go with Liam to Prodromos. Okay.
Waiting on that trip to Prodromos, Pathfinder. Head there and hit my nav point. We've all earned a break.
Oh, it's just for fun? Okay. Where's everyone?
Hey, you're 2 for 2. What do you mean? 2 times face to face with the Archon. 2 times you spit in said face. Figuratively speaking, of course.
We were nose to nose this time. Some spit might have hit the mark.
That's a two-way street, Ryder. Ugh. Bastard's trying to exalt us all, huh? That's what all this is about?
Could be.
Typically I like high-stakes games, but I'd rather be sitting at the kiddie table this time.
Good talking to you, Gil.
Anytime.
Liam's idea about watching vids together.
Movie night? He delayed again, out of respect for the Krogan.
Good. From what I've seen, your vids are flat. They're only seen and heard. Angara vids use tiny electrodermal signals. You feel it through your skin. I spoke to Gil. We have time to rig up a system to mimic it, if we can acquire the right components.
Would that be safe for non-Angara?
I think so. Gil will be happy to test it. The components we need should be sold on Aya. Let's be vigilant.
Really? I was wondering what happened to movie night.
Hey,
Hello, Ryder.
how's the face wound?
I think my scar will be impressive.
Now you're gonna look even more badass.
And more appealing.
No doubt. Look at all the dates Drac gets.
Can you stay and talk some more?
I'll see you later, Jarl.
Stay strong
I guess that's a no.
and clear.
You realize that even if I do find it, it's gonna cost you.
And you know I'm always true to my word, so just get it done. I'm hearing the Ket activity's down. I bet the Archon's still nursing his wounds. That means he can be beaten. The Ket can be beaten. People are waking up to that.
Didn't sound like you were discussing Ket over comms when I walked in, though.
Wasn't. I have a friend keeping a lookout for a lamp. One brought from home, but stolen in the revolt.
I didn't think you were so sentimental.
I'm not the only one. Suvi has her father's antique instruments, Cora her Asari prayer book, and Liam has the junk that Liam collects.
The couch.
These things are important. They remind us where we came from.
I know what you mean. I never want to forget what I left behind.
Even as we look forward to the future. Yes,
So what's so special about this lamp?
it's awful. It's got a butt-naked Asari for the stand, and she's holding a moon.
What?
One of your prized possessions is a really ugly lamp?
The foreman at my first job had this lamp. When he was mean, I'd focus on it so he wouldn't see me upset. Now I keep it so I remember where I started. Most of my life was doing stuff to survive, taking shit from assholes, or being one. I don't have to do that anymore. I can start over. Something honest.
Honest work? Vetra, you'd be an awful farmer.
Yeah? You don't know that. Point is, I could be anything. For a while, I didn't care that I'd lost the lamp. Everything was a mess, and it just didn't matter. But we've made progress, Ryder. Small things matter again. People are daring to dream.
It's nice seeing you like this.
I know. I like being able to let go and do something for myself for once. Let's hope this is just the start, huh?
Move your arm again?
Readings won't change, Doc.
Your prosthetics are syncing properly. Your neuropathy-induced pain levels are consistent.
Hey, I'm used to it. It's okay.
No, it's not okay. You keep fighting smart, you hear me? You don't have much left in terms of organ redundancies.
Nah, it's fine. I don't mind.
Everything okay? This looks like a lot.
It is a lot. Just nothing he didn't already know about.
What do you mean?
He's fine, just old and missing too many parts. And too stubborn for his own good.
You love me just the way I am, Doc.
Don't get off that table until the scan is done.
Can I ask what happened?
Arm, side, hip, part of my leg. Strain balancing threading across my spine. It's all prosthetics and implants.
That's a lot.
Made it through the Krogan rebellions. Watched my culture disintegrate. Survived centuries as a merc. And all sorts of pirate shenanigans. 1,000 years of combat experience. All it took was one idiot with a pack of frag grenades.
It must have been hard.
Yeah, it got pretty bad. I hit some dark moments. Implant rejection after implant rejection. Prosthetics not syncing properly. Everything hurt. A lot. All the time. No purpose to anything.
How did you deal with it?
I didn't. I fell right into that pit. Almost. But then some shaman shows up, drops the tiniest little baby girl in my lap. This one's dying, he said. Not worth the trouble, he says. Useless is what he meant.
He wasn't just talking about the baby.
Yeah, I was useless too, but wasn't just about me anymore, so I got help. Learned how to take care of myself, take care of her. And she took care of me.
You found a way to live again.
We sure did. Wasn't easy on either of us. I'm old, stuck in my ways, and Cash has wanted to change everything since she could talk. Raising Cash taught me an important lesson.
And you're going to tell me all about it, aren't you?
Damn right I am. Parents aren't meant to be a goal, or a finish line. We're the starting line. Where you go from there, it's all you. Remember that.
Very nice.
Need something?
I saw another memory that Dad locked away. The day my mom died.
I'm sorry, Ryder.
Even in her last moments, Dad couldn't accept Mom's death.
It's hard to let go of the ones we love.
If you can't run from it, use it. Guess that's what he did. I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
Respec station. Oh, I see. No, I don't want to use that. Especially considering we practically have every ability unlocked for every character. Except for myself.
Got a minute? I could use a favor.
Sure, what do you need?
I kept thinking about Sarissa and my not being a pathfinder. And the thinking turned into a project on Eos. Can you help me finish it?
What kind of project?
I'll put the nav points in the helm. Come along and I'll show you. You sure you're okay?
Just a lingering bruise or two. My vitals are good.
Let's hope that sample he took isn't a problem. Losing the Krogan could really hurt us down the line. But at least we got Reika. Sorry, rambling. Did you need me?
See you later, Cora.
I'll be here.
I haven't looked at this in a while. Only 2 messages. We did these on the Nexus, and they were always fun and interesting. Bring your own text and study, or just come to listen to others discuss things. Sign up below for rotation for coffee. Suvi. Only Jal and Kahlo signed up. Oh, it's a comparative religious study meetup. Angara word of the day. Vesagara. Vesagara, noun. Uprooted people. Use speak impolitely to those from the Milky Way. Say Vesagara. Not as bad as it could be, spelled like it's sneered. It's used mostly for the Rokar. To be fair, one doesn't get more uprooted than being a galaxy away. Is it Vesagara or Vesagara? Wonder where Drac went. I'm sure missing a lot from my model ship collection. What the heck is this? I have like a little mech on my table. Do I have any emails? Loads of emails. To writer from Nakmor clan. Pathfinder. Nakmor scouts recently returned with a troubling report. 2 Ked ships crashed on a plateau on Eladin. After taking damage flying through the Scourge, one scout swears she saw the ship firing upon the other, and they went down, but unable to verify this claim. If there's a survivor from this crash, the desert will quickly claim their lives. However, we believe the circumstance surrounding the crash unusual enough to warrant bringing the attention of the Pathfinder. To writer from Moshai Shefa, whatever. It is intended to fight the Ked. You should understand that enemy as we do. There's still a few of us who remember what it's like when the kit first came, and how our lives changed once discovered their true intentions. Learn what our elders have to teach you. I've told them you're coming, and given you the means of finding them on Aya. With respect, Moshe Hirpa. Okay. To writer from Hakan Barak. Writer, I'm Carrie's producer for the documentary. Something happened. Come by when you're on the Nexus next. We should talk. To writer from Cora. Report from Archon's flagship sound pretty harsh. Hope you're doing okay. Something that gets me when I can stop thinking about what happened to the Solarian and Krogan is all those remnant artifacts that Archon had. This isn't a mission for him, it's an obsession. I fought people like that before who only have one thought in their head that burns everything else away. They get very dangerous very fast. Watch your back, Cora. To writer from Gil. The Angara have a bar where PB got tipsy. She's a flirt, even alert, but sauced, she's a pixie. 60 hours straight, keeping your ship afloat, does it show? Gil. To writer from Liam. Just putting this out there. Had a friend in Hut T1. We were clearing a hospital after an earthquake and she got hit with a chunk of rebar. Split her helmet, kept going. Mermaid's technically dead, but we got her into emergency stasis. Thing is, because they're so good at patching people up, she was back with us in a week. She shouldn't have been. Sure, Dondi's a vet. She's seen some bleep, but you don't walk that off. She worked that quake site for a week, then disappeared for 5 months. She came back, but different. The other vets, they knew. Take the time if you need. You don't die and just shake it off. The Garn guns from Drac. Man, Rider, I thought I knew guns, but the Garn bleep, they really know what makes things to point and shoot. Was eyeing a couple on Aya when we were there. A sidearm called Zephyr and a sniper rifle, Ishure. I think they called it. Looked fancy, but I guess even their shivs are fancy. Glad we found aliens who know how to fight. Not sure how I would feel if Andromeda was nothing but Pyjax or Elcor. I'll take Ket over those chumps. Stress relieving hobbies from Lexi. Ryder are encouraging all crew to take up stress relieving hobbies. Everyone, especially you, is under a lot of pressure. While taking up knitting may seem a waste of time, some such activities release endorphins that clear clutter from our brain, so we solve tough problems and make better decisions. You don't have to choose any of the activities below, but I thought they might jog some ideas. Gardening, reading, knitting or crocheting, coloring or painting, journaling. I'm always here to talk if you need me. Lexi. Communicating with Jal. I'm writing to let you know that I've been receiving a lot of messages of congratulations from Resistance members who've heard our victory over the Archon. It is not common knowledge, but it's hard to keep good news like that from spreading. We are a hopeful people who are granted new hope. Imagine the excitement when we conquer Meridian and heal the cluster of for all our people. Some nights I can't sleep because I'm dreaming of it. A communication concerning movies. Writer, Liam's talking about movie night, but when he explains sound lacking, at least compared to Angaran vids, perhaps I can add what's missing. Come talk with me. I already did. And we're done. Sounds like we got a lot of missions. I still don't know where Drac went.
Pathfinder, you have new email.
I just checked my email. The heck? I can't find Drac, but I guess we've talked enough anyway. Oh, there he is. Now if he would just hold still.
Now is not a good time to be talking to me, Pathfinder.
Drac, listen.
Why? Your actions told me everything I need to know. Now walk away and give me time to calm down before I do something we'll both regret.
I'm sorry. I'm just... sorry.
Go.
That figures. Will he sock me if I talk to him again? You better duck.
Hi.
Look, you already apologized for what you did. That's more than most Krogan get. I updated Kesh, let the clan know what happened. And I'd rather be talking about something else right now, so...
Are you happy now that Spender's out of the picture?
Damn right I am. Maybe they'll forget to feed him while he's locked up.
Breaks your hearts, huh?
Heart. Just got the one left.
We can talk more later.
Sure.
I hope the Solarians find their place on the Nexus.
We came to Andromeda because we had a contribution to make. The Ket won't take that away.
Hey, are you okay? I shudder to think what the Archon meant to do with you. I heard you had to die to get out of a trap. I think of myself as daring and death-defying, but you?
You are daring. I had upped my game.
Well, you win. Jackass. Just don't get yourself exalted, okay? That asshole means to ketify us all.
Can't let that happen.
But he's close. He's almost figured out Krogan. It's the scariest thing. Ugh. Let's talk about something else, okay?
Thanks for chatting. We'll talk again later.
You know it. I need a break. Do you need a break? Let's go for a break.
Okay.
Care for some tea, Ryder?
I'd love a cup.
It's a cultivar originating in Sumatra. My own personal stash. Once I run out, that'll be it for Earth tea. I keep having these thoughts. I'm never gonna taste this again. I'm never gonna see that again.
You're not the only one, Suvi. I have those senseless thoughts all the damn time.
And? Do they bother you?
It's natural. You'd have to be made of stone not to miss home sometimes.
The universe is like a giant tapestry. I love following its threads, but it distracts me from the whole picture. My family was right there, but I was too occupied by the abstract to appreciate them.
From everything you've told me, you're here because of your family. Your love of science, doesn't that come from them? Aren't you with them every time you chase down a new discovery?
Ryder, that's beautiful.
My mother made the implant in my head, and my father created the AI that uses it. I haven't lost them either.
Thank you, Ryder.
Now I'm back in my room. And have 2 more emails. Good grief. Meet my true mother, Ryder. I've been telling my family about you and my time on the Tempest. I'd love you to meet and see where I grew up. My true mother, Sahuna, is especially interested in meeting you. Next time we're on Havarl, let's stop by. From Gil. Come meet Jill. Next time you're on Eos, I'll meet up with my buddy Jill. She'd love to meet you, and I kinda said you'd make an appearance, so don't make a liar out of me. More quests. Lots of hangout quests.
Your choice aboard the Solarian Ark was not an easy one. Your father approached such moral quandaries differently.
Seems like everybody has an opinion on who I left behind. Even you.
I share your actions. I do not judge them. Alec treated death as a problem to be solved. I have now encountered it several times. His death, and your own.
And what have you learned about dying from us?
The self is forged by experiences. Death is the only experience that ends the self before it's understood. So, is death completion? Or an expression cut short before it reaches its full solution, giving a different answer? I can see why it fascinates you.
Thanks, Sam. Nothing more.
Feeling all right? You were clinically dead for a few seconds. I didn't even know a Sam could do that.
I didn't either. Imagine how I felt.
I'll bet. Death is the only exit, not the most reassuring words to hear. Anyway, thank you, Sam, for saving Ryder's life.
You're welcome, Dr. Anwar.
I should get back to things.
Sounds good.
A real victory. Our Ark back at the Nexus. I'd almost given up hope.
The Ket won't touch the Parchero again. The militia will see to that.
It's horrible to think of Solarians in Ket hands, but at least our Pathfinder made it. Thank you, Ryder. I mean it truly. If you ever need a favor, just ask.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
I think that PB needs to read a few safety manuals.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
Oh, if I gossip anymore, I'll get in trouble.
Tell me something else about the ship.
O'Connell, our systems designer, was running a power distribution model, how power moves through the ship. But he forgot to lock his terminal and we, added a few embellishments. For 2 days, poor O'Connell was convinced that turning on all the bathroom lights would overload the engine core.
I think I heard that
I'll
story
let you
before.
concentrate.
You know where I'll be.
Where to now? We have new places we can even check out. Not sure why. I bet they're just a bunch of planets. So where should we go? Prodomos it is.
Pythias system, home of Eos and Prodromos.
Guess we'll be knocking out all these hangout missions now. There's 3 of them here. Okay, Cora and Liam.
Descent is green.
Coordinating. Path is calm.
Eventually we'll land. And it goes black again. Okay. Right here.
Oh, this is it. This will be great.
What are we gonna do?
Prodromos is suited up and ready to host.
Ready for
Soccer?
the exchange, Pathfinder.
Grab your civvies. Going to get hot.
What the heck?
How did you do all this?
Well, it didn't take much. A ball, flat ground. Hustle would start games at refugee camps. I didn't get it then, but after the attack here and the shit with Varan's rescue, I wanted to try something. Low tech. What do you think?
It's good to get people's minds off of all the crap we go through.
Not just that. I didn't do it to distract them. We don't get distracted. We go head on. When it's life or death, you have to. No one's living or dying because of this. They're here because they want to be. I didn't get how important that is. Maybe that choice is how we stop being outsiders. Check the play! Free kick for charging. No charge for matchmaking. What?
We're lucky to have you.
You better believe it. You too, Ryder. You're a jerk sometimes, but as Pathfinder, this is because of you. Switch up. Ready to get in the game?
To tell the truth, I'm not much of a player.
Yeah, me neither.
Simple little soccer game. Oh, I have points to spend. There. Next, we'll see Gil.
I'm good. You're here. Yeah, so listen. She's only got a minute or two, and she's in rare form today. Just to warn you. She's here kickstarting repopulation protocols, reversing the chemical procreation blockers for colonists. Calls it boosting the batter. She's gonna talk your ear off about your civic duty as a man.
That is what she's here to do. The woman takes her job seriously.
Hey, if you're cool with it. I mean, makes no never mind to me. No chance I'll ever oops a baby into the world.
Am I interrupting something?
Ah, Jill. About time. This is...
Save it. I asked you both to stop by, remember? Ryder, pleasure. I know we're all very busy, so I have only one question for you.
Sure, go ahead.
What the hell did you do to him? It's like he's an adult or something. He can even have a mature conversation without it degrading into pot shots. Unless I take it there. What's your secret?
He's an imposter.
I sneaked into the stasis pods and switched him with another baby.
My boy's in good hands. Okay, you're both off the hook. So glad I got to meet you, Ryder.
Likewise.
That was quite brief. wants to be out in the middle of nowhere.
Should be a memorial or monument when there's time.
That didn't work out quite well.
That looks like Ket Tech.
Here, ready to see what I've got?
Sure. What do you got, Cora?
So where's your mystery project?
Not far.
Let me guess, it's a beach party.
Soil converter. No remnant terraformer, but it makes sandy dirt into something useful. Eventually. Add seeds, some rain, and you've got a garden.
That's right.
Yeah,
You
that
wanted a
makes
garden
sense.
of your own.
It'll take years. I might not even see it. But that's okay. Asari think in centuries. Lay a foundation, then step away. Let it grow into something you might never expect. Pathfinder training was my foundation. Gave me a whole galaxy of directions I could go. I don't need someone else's plan. Just a good beginning. The first seeds of a garden. One I started with my friend.
What seeds do you have?
Desert flowers and grasses from across the Milky Way. Colors we don't even have names for. When they've prepared the ground, roses someday. Ready? 1, 2...
Alright, that was a little silly. I know it's supposed to be touching, but I don't know. Didn't really do anything for me. Okay, we are done here.
Ascent is go.
Leaving Atwell. All clear.
Who gets the next quest? Jaw. You're next, buddy.
I think Lexi wanted to speak to you.
Lexi wants to speak to me?
Pathfinder,
Why?
You have new email.
And new email? Okay. To Ryder from Vetra. Ryder, don't worry. Sid didn't do something reckless this time, as far as I know. I just found something cool on Kadara. Want to meet me there? I'll send the nav point as an attachment. To Ryder from Cora, Garden. Thanks again for coming with me. If you want to know the plants we seeded are Trial Alhihana, handful of water, a plant from Ronach, common earsaw, a Theresian blossom that smells like honey, lace and lilac, a flower that they found on Eden Prime, and few others. Thanks. That's right. Lexi wanted to talk to me. Maybe she finally wants that drink.
We need to talk about Sam.
Dr. Taparo does not approve of how we escaped the Ket containment field on the Archon's flagship.
Really?
By stopping the Pathfinder's heart? No, I do not approve.
We didn't have a choice. If there had been another option, I would have taken it.
How can you be so calm about this? Ryder, Sam killed you. Yes, he brought you back, but what if he didn't?
Then I wouldn't be
I cannot
alive.
die without the Pathfinder. That would be akin to killing a part of myself.
Your lines of code, you can't die.
Sam would never hurt me.
Thank you, Scott.
Look, I'm not against Sam. I'm not against you, Sam. But my job's hard enough without an AI stopping your heart. Even to save your life.
Your concern is noted, Doctor.
Of course it has.
Lexi, I apologize for any distress I have caused you.
And I'm sorry for calling you lines of code. You're more than that. Even if you don't have cells to prove it.
That's all you wanted to talk about? I don't regret my choice.
Couldn't digest it without heavy processing. Cellulolysis would be hugely inefficient.
Are you still trying to figure out how to eat Helios flora?
Oh, shoot. I was talking out loud again, wasn't I?
Yep, you sure were. Okay, Havaro. Gonna see Jaw's mother. The Unearthed. Ugh. I'm never gonna do that mission. Jaw and... I don't know. Liam, I guess.
Entering atmosphere. LZ in sight.
Where's the quest? Okay, it's right up there, so we'll just walk. She's in the shuttle.
Jarl! Jarl! Wait. Is that bad news?
No, no. The Pathfinder is interested in where I grew up. Ryder, this is my true mother, Sahuna Amadarav.
Hugger.
Nice to meet you. I know Angara liked the hugging.
Do they?
Giles told me how much he admires you.
Really?
He's my favorite. Smart, loyal, kind. A great shot. Writes poetry, sews.
Mother.
I'm late for a resistance meeting. Stay clear.
Your mother's in the Resistance?
Yes. And every child is her favorite. Everyone, this is Scott.
Hi.
Look who the Karkin dragged in.
Dang.
Welcome back. This is where I spent most of my days growing up. Me, my sister, Guana, our cousin, Etta, and brother, Finn. Then Bavzil, Rolu.
So wonderful to
Hey,
have
Jarl.
you back.
Hey, human.
Jarl, you bring in someone special to meet us.
Wow. Cozy.
We like to live like this.
Gonna give your friends some real food?
Good to see you. And here's my room. My tiny sanctuary.
You must dream of a big place of your own.
Sometimes. Maybe. Doesn't matter. This will always be my home. Oh, no. Who put this here?
Schematics? Of...
When I was 7, my aunt stole a Ket weapon for me. So I took it apart. To learn.
And that was a Karkin.
Pet Karkin. Alfit. He died. So I also took him apart.
To learn?
Why not?
Okay.
I never show people these things, but I feel like we're family.
I'm glad Ephra threw you on my ship.
Hey, there's one more thing you might like. Sit there.
Been interesting so far. Nice. You made that?
Long ago. It's not accurate. More of a dream, really. Just one more thing I want to take apart and figure out.
Me too, Jarl. Me too.
Well, that was nice. Guessing we're done here. I knew he had a huge family, but it's another thing to see it. I hope he doesn't expect me to remember all those names.
Leaving Avarl. Bridge is yours, Pathfinder.
Next, Vetra.
Ryder.
Ryder what? Or is he just saying my name? Yep.
in Gadara.
Okay. Guess she wants to go to the slums. Alright. Veteran track. Always seems to happen where I get stuck at the very beginning of that area. Where to? Right here, okay. Let's just walk there. Actually, no. Let's bring the Nomad so that I can get off this planet faster once we're done.
This is it. Can't wait till you see the view.
Neither can I. Show me this view.
You were right. The view is great from up here.
We're not even to the top yet. Come on, I'll race you.
A race? Up this cliff?
Less talk, more climb. Let's go, Pathfinder. And no jump jets. No one likes a cheat.
All right, that's it. I'm gonna show you how it's done.
You can try.
Pride goeth before a fall.
Don't cheat. Wow. He's winded.
Having fun?
Told you I'd show you.
Oh, I am well and truly shown. Wow. It's all going to be like this, huh?
No. Better.
For 14 months, I wondered if I'd made a mistake coming here and dragging my sister with me. I don't wonder anymore. Boarding the Tempest that day was the best decision I ever made.
It's been a wild ride, huh?
Wouldn't exchange it for any other.
Okay, next mission. Crash Ket ship on Eldon. Crash Ket ship. Crash Ket ship. That's a kind of a tongue twister. Crash Ket ship. Crash Ket ship. Crash Ket ship. I guess it's not that bad.
Ryder.
Kalos.
Now orbiting Gadara. We're on course.
Who wants to come see the cat with me? Batra and Drac. That'll work. I think I'm losing my ability to speak. Just stumbling over all my words. Wrap this up. I want to get back to the main story, honestly. This could turn into something, though. So where's the ship? I don't know why I was running towards there when I should just fast travel where I need to go.
Smoke in the distance. Probably the crashed ship we're looking for. Cat killing other cat?
Come on, kid, let's get in there.
Interesting.
I like this quiet.
What's this?
It appears to be a cat data log, Pathfinder. It may contain saved data of some variety.
Can we access this data, Sam?
The device is locked.
When has a simple lock ever stopped you, Sam? Come on, hack this thing.
Pathfinder, it is not just a simple lock. We have never encountered a Ket device with security like this before. I suggest we bring it back to the Tempest for further analysis.
I'm sure Suvi could help with it.
What's that? Short and simple missions. We're sure wasting a lot of food with, or not food, fuel with all this travel, I bet. Just making brief stops everywhere.
All systems go.
It's almost unbelievable that some of the Ket would be fighting their own. The Ket always seems so monolithic, almost faceless.
There's so much we still don't know about how their society functions.
The stuff you've brought in is helping shed some light on those questions. Speaking of which, this device you found at that destroyed Ket ship, it's secured with a biometric lock that can only be activated with a specific genetic code.
So, like a fingerprint scan, except with a genetic fingerprint.
Exactly. Whatever's in this, it's probably only meant for trusted individuals.
So you're saying I have to track down some Ket?
But that would be impossible, Ryder. Remember those Ket genetic samples you scanned on Volt? Lexi's been working on the data, and I have an idea that just might work. We should go talk with her when you have time.
Well, I have plenty of time.
Got your memo, Suvi. Data's right here, but I'm not sure what you're expecting to find.
Tell me you have it all sequenced.
Yes, of course. It was the first thing I...
Perfect. Sam, can you test combinations of sequences against the lock?
Testing.
Brute force, Dr. Anwar?
Tried and true methods. And with Sam's processing speed, it should take no time.
Key found.
Whoa. We thought it was a data log, but it's not. It's...
It just locked onto a transmission.
Oh crap, turn it off. Who knows what it's doing?
The device is a receiver. It will not reveal our location.
This transmission is audio.
The Archon has abandoned our way, spurns tradition, defies protocol. He abuses his authority, obsesses over remnant secrets, and keeps us cut off from home. This cannot continue. He will return to the path of right or be destroyed. This is my promise. An Archon stands tall only while we hold him up.
Someone's really upset at the Archon.
A collectivist culture would take a harsh view of any action that defied the will of the group. And isolating the Ket here would breed resentment. They may feel abandoned.
Ket? Feeling abandoned?
Some things are universal.
I wonder if there's a way to trace the signal. Scanning for nav point. I'll transmit it to your Omni tool, in case you want to check it out.
What do you think we'll find out there?
I don't know. It might be a base of Ket dissidents organizing against the Archon.
Whatever it is, please be careful, Ryder.
Got it, Doc.